If you need to animate text or graphics in Premiere, this plugin will save your life. Premiere really isn't made for animating stuff, but sometimes you just need a simple logo or text animation and you don't want to jump over to After Effects and create that animation in there. And that is where a plugin called BadFX comes to play. There is a lot more to this plugin than just animating stuff, like free sound effects and free stock footage that you can add to your project with just one click. But that would be way too much to cover the whole plugin in just one video, so I'll be focusing on the animation part of this plugin for this video. But I'll be creating a separate video about the stock footage and sound effects part of this plugin in a future video, so be sure to subscribe if you're interested in that as well. Also, everything that I am about to show you in this video is fully free, so you don't have to pay anything for using this plugin or anything that I'm about to show you, but they do have some paid assets, so if you want to take this a step further, you can buy those paid premium animation assets. Also, just as a quick disclaimer, BadFX asked me to create this video about this plugin, but they're not paying me to say anything specific, so all of these opinions are 100% my own. So jumping into Premiere, basically what this plugin is a collection of simple but stylish motion graphics templates and animation presets that you can use in your project with just one click. And to install it, head over to badedits.com, find the plugin there, download and install it. Then open up Premiere, go up to Window, and under Extensions, click on BadFX. Now you will have the plugin open in a new window and you can start using it. Now first, let's add a text animation to our video. So in this example, I'm pretending that I'm making a commercial for a soda company. So what I have here is a clip that we're going to use as a base under our animation. Now to add a text animation, first click on the Packs tab. If you have bought some of their premium assets, you can install those packs here. But now let's click on the essential presets. On the left, you can see text and motion. I'll open up the text panel, and in here you have a couple more tabs for texts animating by words, lines, and letters. When you hover over the preset, you'll see a preview of how it looks like, so you can easily go through them and find one that you like. And as you can see, there's a ton of these. And remember, these are all completely free. So none of these presets that I have showing up in here are out of those paid packs. These are all free. Now, if you click on the little star, you can favorite the best ones, and to see your favorites, you can click on the little star on the bottom left corner of the whole panel. I have a few of my favorites in here, so I'll select one of those for this example and just click on it to add it to my sequence. When you click on an animation preset, it gets added on your timeline, starting where your playhead is on top of your footage. If you have a clip selected, when you click on the animation preset, it will get added into the beginning of that clip. Now, once you've added the animation to your timeline, open up the properties window, and in here you can tweak a lot of stuff. What I want to do is change the font to my favorite font, which is Brother 1816, and I'll select the black weight and maybe tweak the font size a bit and make it say refreshing. Now, if I scroll down a bit, I can find the animation controls tab where we can tweak how the text animates. So all of the easing and how it kind of comes in and goes out of the frame, you can animate in here. This will depend a bit on the animation preset that you use, so you can just play around with these settings and see what you like with your animation and what fits your style. Now, for now, I'm just going to leave everything as they are because I feel like this works pretty well straight out of the box. And as easy as that, we have our refreshing text animated pretty nicely on top of our footage. Now you can then tweak the length of the animation by adjusting the length of the preset on the timeline. And I'm telling you, animating a text like this in Premiere could not get any easier than this. So this is just super simple and clean. But now let's animate some graphics. So this could be anything from a logo to a graphic icon, or for example, an emoji that you want to animate in. So on my computer, I have a logo file as a PNG that I created with AI, and also a solid color image that we'll use as a background for this logo animation. Now let's go back to BadFX and choose the motion tab. In here you have basic and mix. Basic is essentially just animating one parameter like scale or position, and mix is a combination of scale, position, or rotation. What I want to use here is found under the mix, position, and scale, and in here the scale X plus up preset. So I'll click on that and it gets added to my timeline as a graphics preset. Now go over to the properties panel with this preset selected, and on the right side of the placeholder tab you have a little menu icon. So open that and select replace and then find your graphic file. And now your graphic is animated. So once again, it could not get any easier than this. Now what I don't want is it animating out of the frame, so I'll just extend this animation to be much longer than what I need. And I'll also change the scale of it because it's a bit too big right now. Next, I'll add the background. So for this, I want a different animation, and I want the basic normal plus up animation. And once again, make it a lot longer so it won't animate out. And I'll place the logo animation on top of this background layer. And then in the properties panel, I'll replace the content with the solid color image that I had, and then scale it so that it fills the screen. Now I'll move the logo layer a little bit forwards so that the background animates in a little before the logo does. And in place of the background, you could obviously use anything like a photo or whatever you feel like fits your project. But I just used a solid color because I feel like for an end plate like this, solid colors are the way to go. They're just simple, clean, they look good, and you don't have anything kind of messing with your the focus from your logo. And right now this would be good to go as it is, but I'll just add a text animation like a name of the soda company. So I'll go over to the text once again and choose one of the presets, and let's just call this one Fizzy Pop. I actually googled it and it's a candy by, I guess, Haribo, but now it's my soda company. So then I'll move the logo a bit up and the text a bit down and scale these so that they fit the frame nicely. And as easy as that, we have created a nice little end card animation for our soda brand. Without a plugin like BadFX, doing something like this in Premiere would actually be super hard and time consuming, even though this is a very, very simple animation and you couldn't get it nearly as good as what you can do with BadFX. And as I've said a couple of times before, what is crazy about this is that it's completely free, so you can just download it and test it for yourself, see if you like it, and I don't see why you wouldn't like it. It's a free plugin that does this kind of stuff super simple, super nice. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to try it out. And what I feel like is that this is a massive, massive time saver, and having animations like this in your project actually improve the quality of your project as well, or your videos. So if it's easier and faster to add these animations into your videos, you're more likely to actually do these animations. So I think this plugin actually improves the quality of your videos. Even though you could do the same stuff manually, it would just take so much more time that you maybe wouldn't do those things. And as I briefly said in the beginning, to take these animations even a step further, from the plugin itself, you can go into their store and you can buy a bunch of other title and text animation presets to give you even more options to play around with. And these are kind of the premium animations, not saying that the free ones are bad in any way, but these are just like the more premium ones that they want you to pay for if you want to use them. But the free ones are super good, so I highly recommend using those to start off with. And if you feel like they're not enough, you can go ahead and buy those premium ones. And as I said in the beginning, and now I'm just repeating myself over and over again in this video, but as I said, I'll be making a separate video about the sound effects and stock footage part of this plugin, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But that is all I have for today. If you have any questions, anything that you want to ask, just drop a comment down below and I will do my best to help you out. But be sure to check out BadFX, it's really great. Thank you very much for watching and I hope I'll see you in the next one.